Good afternoon, everyone. I like doing this so that I also get myself in the mood. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much. My name is Latiff. Just to describe myself briefly, I'm a consumer of information, all manner of information, and then I get paid to give you that information. So that's what I do. Today, however, I've not been paid to be here. I am here to share with you our life, yours and I, and mine. Yours and I's, yours and mine. I've seen people walking in and they're walking in twos. Hands up if you're here with your significant other. Wow. Whoa. All right, let's give a very big round of applause for those who are here. Hands up if you're here with your workmate. Very good. Did you actually come together or did you find yourselves here? If you're here with your best friend, well, apart from the significant other, the other best friend. Best friend? Why are the hands reducing? If you're here alone by yourself, welcome. Everybody, let's clap for whoever is here. All what I've just said has no bearing to what I'm about to say. I just wanted you to clap. I'm here to talk about, well, let me just first of all say that my wife and I have just completed a course at Centonomy. You can clap for us. And among the things that we've heard from the speakers this morning, there's a lot of mind-changing stuff that happens when you attend the Centonomy class. But I'm here to talk about other stuff. And the other stuff I want to talk about is, there's a country called Kenya, and the people of Kenya are called? I'm here to talk about Kenyans. Now, Kenyans are known to be can describe with many words and different things. When visitors come here, they say, Kenyans are warm people, right? Kenyans are friendly people. Come on, tell me something else about Kenyans. Hardworking people. Something else? They're hustlers. Something else? Kenyans are opportunists. Anything else? Shout. Kenyans are beautiful people. Kenyans are peculiar people. We've got peculiar habits. There's one thing that we are missing. Kenyans are fun. That's not it. That's not what I'm looking for. Kenyans are broke. Kenyans are broke, yeah. They pay 1.4 billion shillings, just like that. But also Kenyans, one thing that we must accept. Kenyans are wajuaji. Dan said it. He's not the only know-it-all in this room. Right? Kenyans are know-it-all. I don't know whether it's because of the 844 thing that we did. You know, in 844 you did math, English, Swahili, science, geography, civics, art and craft. In art and craft you did woodwork, metalwork. You did painting, you did drawing, you did music, G clef, I don't know what clef, Dal Sigma Al what. You did home science, you could cook, you could bake, you could sew, you know, the hemming stitches, the running stitches. We know so much, man. We are wajuaji. You go to high school, you start titration. You know, you do the pipette and the burette and this turns red litmus blue. We know so much. It's not a bad thing. But I think it's a bad thing when we take our attitude to the other side. When we take our knowledge with the wrong attitude. Now, here's where the ujuaji comes in. Let's look at social media. So we're watching Westgate, and everybody has an idea. Everybody knows where that terrorist is. I mean, you guys, stop saying where you are. The terrorist could be on the top. Why are cops not holding the gun up? Why they could shoot someone? Everybody knows something. I've seen John Allen Namu and his wife are here. Clap for John Allen Namu. So John Allen Namu does this in-depth investigative piece, and then he runs a promo for a whole week, and then you're sitting there to watch it. This guy's not telling us who stole the election. I mean, this thing was so much hype. Why is so what? We know everything. You're told, all right, now for the sake of our own safety, let's try and implement something called Nyumba Kumi. It has been tried in Tanzania, or it's been tried by a certain chief somewhere in Mathare North, and it's been working, and the people of Mathare North have this Nyumba Kumi thing. They want to know where I live. We know everything, don't we? Now, the effect of that know-it-all also translates to, unfortunately, we never take ownership of anything. We have abdicated personal responsibility to who knows, anyone else, anybody but me. Classic example, 2 motorists on the road, gonga each other, everybody comes up with their mobile phone. Listen to that conversation. So the lady is calling her husband, or the boyfriend, or the cop that she knows, or the cab guy. Every lady in Kenya has a cab guy. And then this other person is calling whoever they're calling, Inspector Koros, my pal. And everybody is saying, huyu mtu amenigonga. Mimi nilikuwa naenda hivi, alafu sasa huyu akanigonga. And then they take 15 minutes talking to Koros and cab guy and whoever. And they come to each other, boss, now what is it? Yeah? Look, if you're going straight, you should not turn left. And then this other guy is like, no. I was on my lane. We take so long, nobody wants to say, okay, I was actually on the phone, or I was texting, or I had completely forgotten that I'm driving this car. You actually brought me back to reality when I had the bang. And because of that, I am going to take responsibility. And let's stay here for 30 minutes and wait for the cops to come. Pana. No ownership. Everybody is Naomba Serikali. Naomba Serikali is the manifestation of the fact that we have no ownership. Naomba Serikali, it has flooded. How many times in a decade does it flood in Budalangi? And you tell when it's going to flood next in Budalangi? Yes. Naomba serikali isaidie sababu watoto wangu na ng'ombe zangu zimebebwa na mafuriko. Naomba serikali. It's almost the end of the month and we are all saying how broke we are. Because we know the month is going to come. But it's not like we do not know that there's going to be a 28th of the month. Every month has a 28th date, right? Even February. It has a 28th date. So on the 28th, you actually do not have money. Why? Because, we normally get paid on the 25th. Now these guys, let's come into their homes. We abdicate our responsibilities. We start blaming the other person, your spouse, your brother, your sister, your parents, for what they did not do. Never do you say, I could have done it. My talk is actually, did I have 20 minutes? Like I said, I get paid to summarize all the stuff that I know and give it to you in briefs. So I'm on my final point, which is it's time to own up our responsibilities. And what you will do, most probably when you live here, you're going to tell people, I was at the museum at the Louis Leakey Auditorium on this day, and, we were talking about, there's this lady who does a course called Centonomy, and, the course, what's the course about? Because it's about, how to spend money, how to save your money, how to build your wealth, how to... that sounds nice. So what happens? No, you register for the course, and then you start the course, and it's a 12-week course, and do you pay? Yeah. Okay. So you're paying, you're giving somebody money so they can tell you how to save money. And you're like, yeah. And this person starts putting doubt in your mind because of the negativity that we have. People, can we just agree that we start shedding negativity out of our lives? Take responsibility and own up your responsibility. If you're the one who screwed up, just say, I screwed up. I'm sorry. It's easier for us to forgive you when you say, I screwed up, I'm sorry. Rather than saying, it's a mattress. Come on, just say, I screwed up. Yeah? Just say that. When you take this course, it ceases being in fact, you're there with your spouse. But it ceases being about you and your spouse as a joint unit. But becomes you as an individual first, then your family unit. Because your family unit is made up of you and the others. It's about you. It's about thinking, what do I do? Am I the one who spends a G for breakfast? Am I the one who is actually depleting our family resources? Am I the one who has been so negative when she comes and says, our chama is now going to buy this land? And I'm like, where are you chicks, man? You're buying land, eh? That's nice. Us guys are thinking. We want to form a club. We want to form a club. They are buying land. We want to form a club. We were talking with Jemo the other day, and we want to come together. We have Jemo, we have Pato, and then we want to bring, and then he earns a lot of money, yeah? So bring his cash on board, then we'll form this big company, and then this big company, we're going to buy things, Bana. We buy trailer, trucks that go across the border. You guys are doing your plots. It's all right. So good. Stop wasting your time. Let's do this. So you start derailing your partner from what they were doing, and instead of encouraging them to actually think further about how they can grow what they were doing and to formalize it and to make it better, you become the stumbling block for your own partner. Negativity. Hii ujaluo itatumaliza? No. Hii negativity itatumaliza. That's it. As I wind up, take charge is a word. Take charge of your life. Take charge of your budget. Take charge of your insurance, your investment, your retirement, your whatever you're doing now. Take charge of it. It's going to cost you big time in future. Let me tell you, if I was 21, it's not that if I was 21, I didn't do any of these things. I am beyond the constitutionally acknowledged bracket of youth, unfortunately for me. But also, those of you who are here and you're actually in that bracket, just know that you are starting early. Those of us who are here and we are beyond the constitutionally acknowledged age bracket of youth, well, we're still in the constitutionally acknowledged bracket of living human being. So, let's do something. Let's accept where we are. Let's decide that we want to make ourselves better, but let's not look at how somebody else is to blame for where we are. We are to blame for where we are. We should take pride of where we are, and we should also take pride of where we are going. I think, can I conclude with that? Yes. And with those few remarks, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to go back to seat.